MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
1-1.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Madrigal hits right-handed pitching very well, makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the stretch. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Lined into right, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Dane Dunning, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Alex.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Dunning is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. Got him.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batting third, not shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. 1-0. At the ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dyson's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-1 now.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And strike three called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. One left for the Red Sox. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Edwin Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. Bogarts in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Again, a 1-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Into the box now, Yoan Moncada. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike one, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Two and 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Into the box now, James McCann. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Standing in, Luis Robert, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
fouled off. One nothing good guys as we play inning number 2. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi coming up, but he's not going to get to it in time. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Gerard Dyson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
All 2. 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Into the stands, he got it.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He singled to open up the ball game.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Verdugo, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
At the plate now, Nick Madrigal, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-2.
Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses.
Nope.
Ball 2.
2-2 now.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball back down.
Dahlbeck, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 2-1.
Ball back down.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Just hung in there on that one. Another full count pitch home. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1 pitch on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First and second now, one man out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 0-2 delivery.
Ball one.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. In his career, Bradley has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just missed above the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo is underneath this one. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Now in the box, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Right there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Ripped down the first base line, and that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is line to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And the runner from second is in to score.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. A ball and two strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Here now the 2-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Verdugo looks up. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. Second home run early in the year, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
So now to the plate, James McCann. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Ball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Verdugo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your lead.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
One gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. In comes the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Moncada gloves it. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the belt, kicks and deals.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 5 and the Red Sox 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes, and that has forced them to hit from behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
Leading off to the
All right, thanks, Heidi.
the center fielder, Luis Robert.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Luis Robert is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 0-1 delivery. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Hit out towards second. Pedroia to his right. He has it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Stepping up now, Nick Madrigal. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back safely. Called strike 0-2. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Six runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Red Sox 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now the 1-0.
What?
To 2-2 now.
2-2 count.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Three-two pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Robert will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Benintendi, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2.
Count.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a liner. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two out with the man at first. Hit sharply on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Where'd you go?
In now, Alex Verdugo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Boston strands a couple. They trail 6-1. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Good call on that 3-1 sinker, and it's full now, 3-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Cody Hoyer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First offering on its way. Hard hit towards center. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Dyson. To the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 4th home run here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby.
Ready once again, Bobby Dahlbeck. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Dyson's there. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 6 and the Red Sox 2. Ready now for the White Sox, James McCann. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 33, James McCann.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
0-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom 3rd of the order you have to go right after.
So digging in now, Luis Robert. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
At
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
No real chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
In now, Gerard Dyson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Spin and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. One out and a runner on second base. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Adam Engel will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 6-2. Adam Engel will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
A defensive change for the White Sox. Now playing center field. Number 15.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Here comes the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Just missing here, 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jackie Bradley Jr. waits on deck. .30 pitch.
Hey! I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batter, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now. Dustin Pedroia, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Steve Cishek will be appearing in his 3rd game this season.